Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. Noon on a Saturday and a perfect time for this showdown. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the FIU Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Broncos will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Fires to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. They'll go to the ground. There's some room. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the option. Now the pitch. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss. But when we see them get into the second level, they always... That's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. That's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And a dangerous pass there. Almost threw a pick in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get... First down mark.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth.
Decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Lowry. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28th.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, man, the coach might want to think about putting this defender on offense. He almost dragged his toe in bounds. That was almost an interception. Nice job.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I love the third down defense. Defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not only did he nail it, the direction is perfect as it heads to the sideline. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Fires to the middle. And the timing just a hair off.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Buckley. Got a little grass. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throwing right. It's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Buckley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to throw, it's Lowry. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, good. That slices the lead to 2.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Getting off from the shotgun. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it.
Learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you.
Maybe some room here. Snowed under by the defense. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Pulls and fires complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's McNeil. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll go right back to him. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Might have a chance. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
At the 21-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
To the air, it's Lowry. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Reads it, fires complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown! Goes. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. Drive took only 6 plays, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside of the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Western Michigan. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Lowry. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he'll be brought down.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Wants to throw. It's Lowry. Release to the back. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And I like the way the QB just did that right there, man. You spread everybody sideline to sideline. You see it's man coverage. You got your running back in the slot. You like that matchup. He wins. That is great job identifying the defense, knowing what they're in, and getting the ball to your playmaker, and he delivers for him.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Parks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a huge play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He turns it loose to the left. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
Yeah, and the QB, tell you what, he does a good job of buying time, scrambling outside of the pocket to the left, but the defense holds true, understands their responsibilities. Can't just leave my guys deep. Good coverage, which leads to the overthrow.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The give to the lone running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2. Touchdown, Florida International. They take the lead with the 6.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Past the 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnett. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Parks. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just... Could be an alley. Picks up the first down. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. The 20, 10, and it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Nelson. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season. Desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McNeil. Touchdown, FIU! They move on top here in the fourth. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. He's going to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Final few minutes of this game. Two teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. To the air, it's Lowry. He'll try to do it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
In the red area, it's Buckley. Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Got his man. Pushed down for the tackle.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Stepping to the right. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The Broncos fight back and take the lead.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The give from the gun. There's a crease. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Panthers! And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Massive score, now massive decision maker. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
Back to throw, it's Lowry. He will get there, and they take the lead with a 2-point conversion. What a gutsy call. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Nice pickup there. Gains about 15 and gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Unloads quickly. Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Panthers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ball.